Hello everyone, welcome back to the Network Fixer. In today's video, we are going to understand one of the most important technologies that is shaping the future of IT, networking, security, and automation. That technology is called large language models, commonly known as LLMs. Now, you may have already heard names like ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, or Cloud. Many people use these tools daily, but very few truly understand what is happening behind the scenes. This video is not about hype. This video is not about replacing engineers. This video is about understanding LLMs clearly, calmly, and practically, especially from an IT and network engineer's point of view. You do not need any prior AI knowledge. You do not need programming skills. You only need curiosity. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand what an LLM really is, how it actually works internally, why it feels intelligent, where it helps IT professionals, where it can fail, and how it will impact our careers. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin. Before we talk about LLMs, we must understand the bigger picture: artificial intelligence or AI. AI itself is a very broad term. AI simply means creating machines that can perform tasks which normally require human intelligence. For example, recognizing patterns, understanding language, or making decisions. Inside artificial intelligence, we have something called machine learning. Machine learning means the system does not follow fixed rules written by humans. Instead, it learns from data. Inside machine learning, we have deep learning. Deep learning uses structures called neural networks, which are loosely inspired by the human brain. And inside deep learning, we finally have large language models. So remember, this is the hierarchy: artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, LLMs. Large language models are specialized deep learning systems that focus only on human language. They do not understand emotions, they do not have consciousness, they only understand patterns in language. Let us now clearly define what an LLM is. LLM stands for Large Language Model. A large language model is a computer system that has been trained on a huge amount of text data so that it can predict what word or sentence should come next in a conversation. The word large is very important here. Large means massive training data, massive computing power, massive number of parameters. A parameter is simply a value inside the model that helps it decide how important something is. Modern LLMs have billions or even trillions of parameters. Because of this size, they can answer questions, explain concepts, write code, summarize documents, troubleshoot problems. But remember this very important point: an LLM does not know facts. An LLM predicts probable text. This one sentence will help you avoid many misunderstandings. Now, let's talk about how an LLM works internally in a simple way. When you type a question into an LLM, the model does not read it like a human. Instead, the text is first broken down into small pieces called tokens. A token can be a word, a part of a word, or even a symbol. These tokens are then converted into numbers because computers only understand numbers. Once converted into numbers, the model processes them using a neural network architecture called a transformer. The transformer uses something called an attention mechanism. Attention means the model looks at which words are important, which words depend on each other, which previous words affect the next word. Based on this, the model predicts the next most likely token. Then it predicts the next one, then the next one, again and again. This happens extremely fast, which is why responses feel instant. Training an LLM is a massive process. During training, The model is shown billions of sentences, words are hidden intentionally. The model tries to guess the missing word. If it guesses wrong, it adjusts itself. This process repeats millions of times. Over time, the model becomes very good at predicting language patterns. This training requires huge datasets, powerful GPUs, enormous electricity, months of continuous computation. That is why only large companies can train these models. Now, let us talk about the most important part, practical usage. As a network or system engineer, you can use LLMs as an intelligent assistant. You can ask it to explain networking protocols, analyze firewall logs, suggest troubleshooting steps, generate automation scripts, write configuration templates, prepare documentation, help with certifications. For example, you can paste a switch log and ask, explain what this error means and what should be checked. This saves time and reduces mental load. However, the engineer must always verify the output. Now, let us be honest, LLMs are powerful, but they are not perfect. They can produce wrong answers confidently, invent information that sounds correct, misinterpret unclear inputs. This is called hallucination. You should never paste passwords, share production secrets, apply configs without testing. LLMs should assist your thinking, not replace it. In the future, LLMs will be deeply integrated into IT systems. They will assist NOC teams, predict failures, help with security analysis, automate repetitive tasks, reduce operational downtime. Engineers who understand LLMs will work faster, make better decisions, stay relevant. Ignoring this technology is not an option anymore. Let us summarize everything calmly. Large language models are not magic, not human, not replacements. They are tools, very powerful tools. If you learn how to use them correctly, they will make you a stronger engineer, not a weaker one. If you found this deep dive useful, please like this video, share it with your IT friends, and subscribe to the Network Fixer. Until next time, this is the Network Fixer signing off for now. Thank you for watching. You have a great day. Bye bye.